Story time. Story time with Jesse.
Welcome back to Jesse's Storytime Spectacular. It's Jesse, as always. Gotta love y'all. Today, we're diving into Shudder is bringing us a wonderful, wonderful season 2 of The Creep Tapes. And episode 1 was absolutely great. It gave us just about everything we wanted. Just a little bit of Mark Duplass being him sexy self and being crazy. And he's going after a copycat killer this time, which is a little bit of fun and a little bit of nostalgia coming back from the Creep 1 and 2 movies, where this guy is trying to do the Creep tapes. And he's even using the same name, Joeseph, which is the title of the episode. Wonderfully great. So, here's all the fun that I have on this episode, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's up on Shudder, just as, as much as we got some great horror films on there, but if you're looking for where it is, that's where it's at. It's on Shudder. If you don't have Shudder, subscribe to Shudder. It's like $5 a month. It's fantastic. I promise. Okay. But let's dive in to the episode of Joeseph. So the copycat killer is a little bit, it's funny. We get to see his first kill on at the beginning of the episode, and he's just bad. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's trying to act like Joseph, the actual creep dude, but it's just getting pathetic. And he gets through his first kill, and then he sends out the next thing, which is like his Craigslist ad, except his is a little pathetic. All right. $100? Really? I mean, even Mr. Creep himself is making fun of it, but he answers to it so he can get this copycat killer and give him exactly what he deserves to be killed because he's not a good copycat killer. And you can't let that legacy be fucked up. You just can't. It ain't right. So, he's there to pretty much play himself to make fun of this copycat killer and ruin all the bits that he tries to pull off. Upon arrival, he's at that sudden cabin that he remembers. Oh, yeah. With the yellow door and the big walkway and everything. All that fun. So, he's pretty much imitating this copycat killer is imitating the creep and his whole bit, especially from Creep 2. But he's trying to do the bathtub scene and like creep him out about being naked and then randomly like tell him about the cancer thing and try to pull off the whole little spiel about how, oh, this video is going to be for my, unborn son and I'm going to be dead in a year or whatever, blah, 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 all that. But it just, it comes off pathetic. The dude, the copycat killer, is terrible, okay? Just absolutely terrible. He even lets him run along with some of the bits. Even to the point where he lets the copycat killer tie him up in the basement for the kill. And yet, once the copycat comes down, we've got Joeseph and Joeseph in that room, and the tables have turned. The creep is tied up, looking like he's about to get killed, with the little sheet over his head and everything. And the dude is trying to play all the psych games with him about it. It's just hilarious. But Anyway, he tries to even use a cheap knockoff wolf mask, which just don't work. But let's go ahead and just give him the benefit of a doubt for a second here. At least he's got the real creep tied up in this chair, ready to be stabbed and killed, or whatever, with the axe. But, of course, the creep is always one step ahead. So he plays into it just a little bit, just to mess with the guy, right? Just to make him think he's got this right. And then, boom, he acts like he's like, well, the tie behind me is terrible, and your speech was totally off. You have the whole bit wrong. He makes fun of him so great. It's just perfectly like irony and nostalgia, fun into it, all in one little tiny episode to start the season off with a little bit of fun. And of course, he breaks the little tie and gets out of the chair and, turns the tables again and steps one head ahead of a guy and messes with him and kills him. And then he's pretty much back to saying, hey, let's not do this little game anymore. And you knew who you had when I answered this ad, and kills him off. Perfect end of the episode. Mark Duplass being creepy, getting his own on this dude. Absolutely great start to the season for the Creep Tapes. Season 2. Story time is out. I love y'all, and keep up with the next of season 2 of the Creep Tapes. Plus, Mark Duplass is super hot.